Hey everybody, it's Mark, Dr. Deadwax here, back for day 34 of the Inbox Challenge. Today's numbers were picked by St. Fairchild, Steve, and Steve picked 3 records, and I'm going to do all 3, and won't be a long one today. Let's just get into it. Penguin Cafe Orchestra, Broadcasting from Home. This is, I believe, the 3rd Penguin Cafe Orchestra record. This is on the Editions EG label. In the DoctorDeadwax's is stamped Sterling and a signature that I've seen before, but I do not know whose it is. So Penguin Cafe Orchestra was like a 20-year-long project of Simon Jefferies. He was a guitar player who kind of bridged classical music with rock. So that was kind of his area of interest, and he came up with this Penguin Cafe Orchestra idea. And this is, you know, it has a viola and piano, cello, violin, ukulele, bass, electric violin, drums, trumpet, flugelhorn, trombone. It has like it's a large group of instruments that sometimes is a little ambient, sometimes it's a little new age, sometimes it's a little classical. It kind of blends and bridges all of these genres, and quite successfully. The music on this record is excellent. This pressing, I'm just totally cursed when it comes to Editions EG. This has a little scratch on it. I expect a little scratch to tick. You know, I accept that. Figured it would tick for like one song, and the rest of the record would be okay. The record has some tiny little scuffs, and everything, Editions EG just cannot take any wear to the vinyl surface at all. And it's just a ticking, clicking atrocity, unfortunately. I'm going to look for another pressing of this, and hopefully find a quiet one, because this is really good. I really enjoyed this. This is the kind of music I'm interested in. Steve and Jeff Fees died in 1997, I believe, of cancer, and that was the end of Penguin Cafe Orchestra. But I think some of the members continued on in a project that I believe was called Antelope. Next up is Heather Black, and this is Heather Black's self-titled record on W Bayou Records. Double bio, whatever. Can't say it today. It's got a kind of cool label with the alligator singing out Double Bayou, and the crawfish there. Anyway, that's kind of cool. So the band's called Heather Black. It was named after somebody in another band's daughter, I believe. And 60s rock, psych rock, sunshine pop a touch, little blues rock, a little bit of everything kind of thrown all into the mix. If you like that sound, you know, and you see this record, this is the kind of music that would fit well into a collection of that. I can't really say much about it. I just kind of listened to it. I didn't really pay attention to it. Not really paying attention to anything today. Not a bad record. Definitely something for the collector of the psych rock, pop, blues rock kind of genre. And the 3rd record today is Rimsky-Korsakov, Scheherazade. And also included is Capriccio Espagnol. So 2 performances of Rimsky-Korsakov music, done by the Montreal Symphony, conducted by Charles Dutoit. This is a London digital pressing. It's a digital recording. It's on London. This is from 1983, I believe. London label. London digital label, sorry. I keep forgetting to mention that. 1984. And this record, you can see in the very fine print, but I'll never get that to focus. This record is pressed in Holland, so it's a Dutch pressing, and I love Dutch pressings. I think they really knew how to make good records. They mightn't have got the best tape, or the best generation of tape, but I swear the Dutch knew how to put stuff off tape onto records, because a lot of the records in my collection that I have that are Dutch, I'm really happy with the quality of the pressing. And I think everybody kind of lusts after UK and Japanese pressing, so I think the Dutch pressings are actually undervalued in the marketplace. Now, I'm familiar with this music, and I enjoy this music. And the reason why I'm familiar with this music is because I already have a copy of this. I have a copy of this by Reiner with the Chicago Symphony. Now, this only has Scheherazade on it. It doesn't have the addition of Capriccio Espagnol, which is actually an excellent piece of music. And this is on a living stereo RCA Victor shaded dog, which I've shown before. So I'm very fortunate to have this. These are not easy to come by, and if you look these up on eBay, these are horrendously expensive. So I would never have this record unless I got it cheap, which I did. I got it for free. So the music's highly enjoyable. I like Scheherazade, as I've said. And if you can't afford a copy of this, which can run $300, $400, or $500 at times, or as little as $30 to $50 at other times, you might want to look into a copy of this, which sells for $10 to $15. The amazing thing about this record is the amount of music they could pack into it. Side 1 has 32.5 minutes of music on it, and side 2 has 29 minutes of music on it. And actually, it sounds pretty good. Shows kind of the evolution of plate cutting technology in the 30 or 40 years that passed in between these two records. So, in review, you know, buy this if you can't find this or afford it. If you like psych rock, psych pop, blues kind of 60, blues rock kind of 60, late 60s stuff, check out Heather Black. I don't see too many people talking about them, and they did a couple records. And Penguin Cafe Orchestra, they're excellent music. Shame about editions, e.g. And that's it for today, everybody. Thanks, Steve, for picking the records, picking the numbers, and playing along. And thanks, everybody, for watching and commenting. And have a great day, everybody. Keep the record spinning.